address and consider it not to be doxing. Whether you do it to one person or two or more, you've doxed my information. I don't know why she believes that it's not some type of, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's weird.
Exactly. You don't
So
know
I can start a group WhatsApp with everyone from me. All right, so I could have put her details into my Discord, and because I only give it to select people, that's a joke, a living joke.
Exactly, Charles. And to think, like, I wouldn't give it to you. Of course I'm going to give it to you. If someone passes me information for you, you always
You
get
were
it.
asked to do something, just like Candyman was asked, and you just did it. You know, at the end of the day, I was living at that address at the time. You know what I mean? So misread sitting there and going, "Oh, it's not a current address or whatever." It doesn't matter. I was living there at the time. She put me in extreme danger, passing my details round to random strangers. I didn't even get. How did Cockapoo in the very first place get my address? And even if she's seen it in a comment cafe or wherever they're trying to say it was from, then she still stored it. Why? It's weird. I wasn't interested in none of her details, not whatsoever, until she went into Miss Red's box and started to say, "Oh, it was me," and all that, like it was some type of fucking flex or something.
And I can confirm that Chelsea never asked me to get the details either.
I've not asked anybody. I got sent this stuff, and after what was done to me, you know, I thought it was a bit of karma.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, if you're going to do it to me, I'm going to do it to you.
Exactly, Charles. That's the thing. She doxed it to people that she knew had said, "Oh, I've got a pew-pew." Do you know what I mean? We'll get her with a pew-pew.
And then Miss Red's coming on crying about Cockapoo's husband, but she threatened my father.
Exactly.
She said somebody lives on my father's street and X amount of Z's and Y's, you know what I mean? So how dare you? So at that point, I thought, well, fuck you bitch.
Exactly. And your dad's elderly, do you know what I mean? He's not
He's nearly 70 years of age, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, that was a threat. Her tone of voice and everything was a threat.
Yeah, no, I don't know where they were trying to say in my chat tonight. She never got. She got it from this website or Tattle, this, that, or Reddit. But at the end of the day, even if it was there, she still stored onto those details and passed them along. It doesn't matter how she came about them. You know, it's the intent behind it. Like Chelsea Liart even said today, the fact that she had it in the first place shows she was being malicious.
Yep.
I don't go around looking for people's addresses or anything, you know what I mean? It would never have even crossed my mind. I'm not interested. I thought it was quite funny when she used to say, "Oh, nobody's ever going to find me." I thought one day someone will, you know what I mean? But whether I would never have went looking. I don't give two shiny ones, but when she started giving my information around, and that's the final straw. So thank you to everybody. Chocolate Swirl, you're a legend. I didn't know you were foreign TikTok teapot. Is that they're from America or something?
Canadian.
I've got Lucky Charms with a Canadian athlete on the front. I have. I'm going to read his name to you. Hang on. I bought them today, love, in the B&M. So the person's name is Aaron Brown. He's a track and field sprinter.
Oh, okay.
It says cheer on Team Canada. Yeah, absolutely.
Did you hear what Fridge played, Chelsea?
The Fact Freak thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We know these are all Bobby bullshitters. I don't need convincing an iota, and half the people who witness it don't need it. And other people who say, Bunny Q, this, that, and that, that's pantomime, you know what I mean? Like, these people are nuts. They watch my show every night.
Exactly. Outside or from a fake account.
Yeah, but nobody should be blaming anybody, you know, because we are not the instigators. We did not set out to do anything. We didn't ask to receive anything. We didn't message anybody to get a hold of anything, you know, unlike what Cockapoo did. So there we go. People were asked to pass something along to me, which I was interested in, obviously because it had been done to me. And yeah, it was the straw that broke the camel's back, that gloating on Miss Red's live. Yeah, you gloat no more, you bitch. And now, have you seen what they're running with, Nick? They're putting up, because I said hopefully Karma will be 6 feet under, you know what I mean? But what about the whole thing where I wouldn't wish cancer on anybody, for instance? I've got a family member currently who has just been diagnosed with cancer, for instance. So I certainly wouldn't be mocking it with my father in the room. But I decided to make a tongue-in-cheek joke. Oh yeah, and that's the biggest thing apparently that I said throughout the whole of the live.
They would cherry pick what you're, because that is the narrative they're running with.
I misread trying to say, doing this to a sick woman. I didn't know a single thing was going on. She dropped the bomb on everybody at the same time.
Exactly.
And yeah, it was the straw that broke the camel's back, that gloating on Miss Red's live. Yeah, you gloat no more, you bitch. And now, have you seen what they're running with, Nick? They're putting up, because I said Karma, hopefully Karma will be 6 feet under, you know what I mean? But what about the whole thing where I wouldn't wish cancer on anybody, for instance? I've got a family member currently who has just been diagnosed with cancer, for instance. So I certainly wouldn't be mocking it with my father in the room. But I decided to make a tongue-in-cheek joke. Oh yeah, and that's the biggest thing apparently that I said throughout the whole of the live.
They would cherry pick what you're, because that is the narrative they're running with. Is
I misread trying to say, "Oh, doing this to a sick woman." I didn't know a single thing was going on. She dropped the bomb on everybody at the same time.
Exactly.
Well, I never set out to do anything to anybody. Everybody needs to remember that this originated from what Ems said, and then Cockapoo came, and then Alex outed what he outed because he was trying to back Ems up, and then misread and Cockapoo. It all came out in their live about apparently my address was being passed around, and I was living at that address at the time, and there are lunatics in the world. I'm not passing misread's address around or anybody's address around, you know. Well, at the end of the day, they passed my address around that I was living at the time to people I didn't want to have. Don't know how they came about it themselves. And then my elderly father was threatened today in front of 5,000 people. So don't cry when your husband gets put up, love. You know what I mean? Absolutely.
Even said the area he's in. Do you know what I mean? It's just why.
Yeah, they just need to, honestly, just weirdos, you know what I mean? Like, so there are no moral high grounds. I don't feel sorry for anything I've said, bun the lot of them, and I really wouldn't care if she was 6 feet under. I don't give two shiny shite. She means nothing to me. Why would I care? That's like saying someone who has a random accident and is in casualty right now that I should give a toss about. Absolutely not. Right, goodbye, love. I've set the cat amongst the pigeons. Everyone join up and have your say if you've got that much to say in the comments about how outrageous it is. Everybody's opinions are welcome around these ways.
Exactly.
Good,
See you later, darling.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
We got Ricky.
I think I might put the kettle on.
So basically, that just goes to show. So in the comments, people have been saying, I've had to mute a few people, you know, no one knew about Cockapoo's diagnosis before Cockapoo shared it on Miss Dread's live. Mm-hmm. You heard it from Chelsea there. So running with it, saying that everyone's mocking someone who's had a diagnosis, that's not what happened.
Exactly. And
people who are sat watching, you have just heard it from EQ's mouth herself and EQ Minx confirming my involvement.
How does it show that we have no empathy?
Sorry, my empathy is lacking. I've got autism.
It's like, I'm sorry. I'll get me tarot cards out and I'll get me fucking glass ball. I'll become Mystic fucking Meg and I'll predict the future. No one fucking knew that was going to happen today.
Yeah.
And when it comes to empathy, where's Cockapoo's empathy for what she did to Lisa Marie, for what she said to Sophie? But now because stuff's being done to her and because stuff that she challenged TikTok to do is out now, that we're all supposed to feel sorry for Cockapoo. But what about the shit that she did? She didn't give two flying fucks about Lisa Marie's mental health.
Exactly. She really didn't either. And that went deep and it went sick. That was sick. Sickening. Mm-hmm.
Alan Football Lover, I've told you at the start of this live what happened. I've even give the phone number and the name that holds on the WhatsApp. I am not repeating myself again.
You are not a parrot, Cam. You're not a parrot, mate. Who's that?
I'm getting a bit like, I don't know. It was sort of sad to see everyone call Lisa a liar this much in the live tonight. I think people are forgetting how deep-rooted complex PTSD is.
Yeah.
Like at the end of it, like, okay, she was wrong, but coming from someone that has complex PTSD, once you are triggered, there is no changing your mind out of that, and it's sad, it sucks, but that whole situation was handled awfully by a lot of people.
And imagine coming on an app and hearing the person that did awful stuff to you and your children being treated like some kind of hierarchy and stuff like that. It must have triggered her to, like, the voices are similar. They're very similar.
Very.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, people. I'll give you the timeline. Okay?
Yeah, I'm with Fee on this one. The whole thing is sad. All of it. I'm with
1
Fee.
minute, I'll give you all a timeline. Go and have a look at Chelsea's profile, right? And the time it was posted on her reels last night, okay? And then fast forward to when the illness was outed. There was no malicious intent
No.
on my part, nothing.
Thinks he's fault.
I simply did
He's fault.
what
We
I got
didn't know.
requested to do. End of story.
Who's dropped out of the boxes? Mikey.
Mikey and Chocolate Swirl.
Okay. Well,
I didn't know news. I'm winning box battles. Where are the lot of you?
you're winning.
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
What time is it?
Good night, Mikey.
Right past midnight.
No one knew about Cockapoo's health. No, of course it never.
And no one did until today. And before it came out, when she said that herself, no one had any idea about it. And like I said, she challenged everybody on TikTok to find her. She laughed about it, saying, "You're not going to find me." So what do you think the people on TikTok are going to do? They love a challenge. They love to prove someone wrong, especially when they're not such a liked person. So of course they're going to go and do it. And then when it happens, it's like, oh my goodness, but now did you guys know that I'm suffering with this and blah, and everyone's supposed to feel bad. But look at the things. She's not innocent here. Cockapoo doesn't have innocent hands in what she's said and done to other people as well.
Exactly. Let's not forget, I'm going to repeat it again, that Red sent Chelsea's address to Irish Tony.
It's fine for them to do it to others, but when it's done to them, they cry victim. They don't like it. So, like, I just don't understand. Like, I'm sorry, but everyone's been on TikTok for quite a fucking while now. They should know what happens on this fucking app. It's absolutely diabolical, and these things happen, sadly. And if you're going to be a loudmouth, it's probably going to fucking happen to you. Like, you know, you can't cry victim when you've done the most.
Exactly.
EQ will verify what I'm about to say. I had it done to me over on a different platform. Right, me and EQ Minx go back 7+ years, right, maybe longer. Right, I had it done to me. My address was outed. Right, my identity was outed. First time it happened, it bothers you. Second time it happens, you literally don't care because it's already out there. It happened to me on here last week or the week before. I literally sat here laughing, come back with something new. Instead of using a 10-year-old image, use a new image. That's why, if people remember, on my Candyman account, I changed my photograph to a bed image and me doing a selfie. Because that was a live image. Mm-hmm. Right? It's happened to me. I literally don't care. And the address where I was meant to be living, I moved from there 6 months ago. If anyone wants my address, right, and any kind of formal detailing about me, including my phone number, jump in my inbox and I'll quite happily give it you. Right? I've been on social media for years. I've been outed countless times, and not a once has anybody knocked my front door because they know what an unhinged, unstable cunt I am.
Well,
Simple as that.
I had a whole page made of my address on Facebook. A whole page with pictures and all sorts.
I mean, at this point, who hasn't? Are you even anybody if you haven't been doxxed on TikTok? Honestly.
Not.
Man, I'm a nobody, and my address got sent around to people via, like, obviously messages, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yous have all been told the truth. Yous have all been told by EQ. Yous have been told by EQ Minx how it came to me and how I got requested to send it to EQ. So I sent it via EQ Minx. Right? It really is that simple. There was no digging, no research, no fuck all on my part. Right? And that is the last time I'm going to say it. If anyone wants to know how it got put out there, go and watch the FYP tomorrow, because I'm not repeating myself again.
Let's not forget EQ had OF pics put out so that you knew she was going through. Yeah, exactly. Just it's what good for the goose is good for the gander, I'm afraid. Do you know what I mean? You do these things on social media, it happens. And there's no skulking behind the scenes with us. Like, do you know what I mean? We don't skulk behind the scenes. Like, what we do, we own. We're honest. We don't care. Don't care. What we do, we own. We've always done it. And this is why we're not liked. This is why people don't like us, because we own what we do. And we don't twist it. And we don't skulk around in this. We're not shady.
Quite well.
Like you said, we're all scared. Hold on, Bridge. We're all scared of whatever's going to be outed about us. No, we're not. Me and Chelsea are genuinely friends. Like, she knows I don't give a fuck. She knows I don't. I know she don't give a fuck. I'll never turn on her. She'll never turn on me. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. We are just friends. And we've got each other's backs. 1,000,000%. Same as me and Cam. Same as me and Jodie. Same as me and Teapot. Same as me and Fruit.
That's what I said earlier on Baby Reindeer's live before I came in here, Nick, is I'm not going to sit there and lie and say that if my best friend had been doxxed and someone went, oh, look, I've been passed on this information. I know, I do it for Nick, I do it for my best friend, I do it for my sister. I'm not going to sit there and lie.
Exactly.
I would do it. I'm not going to pretend to be anything different.
Exactly.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Manic darling. You've been behaving tonight. What's wrong?
I don't know. I'm letting you all talk. Because I know I'm going to be talking for like the next 15 minutes.
If you want to talk, you can, darling. Go for it.
Okay, thanks a million. I just want to bring everybody back to when Chelsea was in America, I think, for 9 days on her own. And that video was going around of that lunatic, that Prince Ratty Oak. Remember when Chelsea was in, I don't know where she was. She was in, where was it, Nikki? San Francisco?
It might have been.
That was when the video was going around of Prince Rat's boyfriend with the GUN. Do you remember Chelsea showed us one night?
Yep.
And Chelsea was like, nobody knows, like I'm a mother of 5, so I can see little bits and pieces of Chelsea. Do you know what I mean?
Who's playing with buttons?
No.
Oh, good luck. I just want to say to you, Candyman, fair play to you. Do you know that? Because I tell you one thing, they didn't give a fuck when, like, as I said, like, Chelsea was over in America and that other fucker or anybody could have told her. And then today, not only have they doxed her for weeks and weeks and weeks through multiple people, doxed her father today again. Are you okay? Like,
Manic menopause, like EQ Minx will tell you, if I say something or do something, right, I will own that.
all right, stand up all day long for what I say.
I've only been sent 4K, darling. She's got stingy as fuck in this life. 472 people sent me. You bastard.
I better jump down. You didn't even look up at the numbers.
You're right, Manic.
Yeah.
Fucking heart me.
Grant. Everyone send your heart me's and your unis, please.
There you
Thanks
go.
a million.
I've just come, like,
And all subscribe.
I just looked at the numbers and thought, you stingy bastards.
Yeah.
Do you know I got straight for that ban earlier?
EQ Minx has to earn her crust as well. Everyone.
No, I don't copy my girl, darling. She's got her ways.
Listen, the least they can do is bleed and throw a few
Can I
bits out there.
also just clear some up? Everyone arguing in the fucking comments, like,
Oh, who's arguing?
well, people are going for Danielle Louise. They're going back and forth. They're calling her Louise and shit like that.
What's
Like,
going
it's
on?
just a bit, there's a whole ass argument going on in the comments.
Stop going for one person, please.
Oh, good luck, Danielle, Suzanne, come on up. There's 2 spare boxes.
Yeah,
Have it out.
come out and have it out in the live.
Oh God, no.
Absolutely. I'll be direct.
Oh, Danielle came for EQ. Well, Danielle, get in the box and say what you want to say. Come on, we love it.
I will happily take a lion for my stress because I had trying to figure out the stuff with Nick, and then while the Nick thing was going on, I had a message to say that Baguette was in the middle of shit, and I just went, can you not all just stay out of trouble for a fucking week?
Oh, here she is.
Oh, Danielle.
Hello, Danielle.
Hi, babe.
You alright, sweetheart?
Yeah, no, I'm good. So I came for EQ because last October, when I was in Egypt, I went on live to show my people, my community, that I do breast cancer awareness because I was diagnosed with breast cancer in January 2022, sorry. And so I went live, and EQ requested me, and she asked me where I was, and I said I'm in the swim up pool, and she's turned around and said, what do you do on here? And I said, I do breast cancer awareness. She goes, I hope you die with it.
She was doing the Evil Queen at the time.
That was EQ. That
That's
was
fine.
EQ days, right?
That's not
Listen.
EQ.
She was doing her
Right.
act, mate.
Right, that's fine, because the thing is, I am going to. End of. It does not affect me. It does not affect me at all. I don't care about that, right? But I've got people in there that I'm arguing in the comments because of Zach, and I dislike Zach, and they think that I'm a bad person, this, that, and other. I'm in Mexico right now, and I've only been on now since the 16th of this month, and I've not been on at all. And so when I spoke up about EQ, I spoke up about what she said to me. And that is the truth.
Listen to me for a minute, Danielle, right? If EQ knew that for a minute, right, she wouldn't have said that to you. Like, Chelsea wouldn't have said it to you. EQ will, Chelsea won't. Chelsea would have been like, no.
I agree. Yeah.
EQ, so don't hold on to that. Let go, because EQ's gone. Yeah, Evil Queen's gone.
Yeah.
Do you really think that?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, she wouldn't say that to you now. No, she wouldn't.
She would never say that to you. Absolutely, she's so. You don't see what.
Yeah.
You don't see, like, we get to see glimpses when she wakes up in the morning and she's like.
I get that, and I appreciate that. I do understand that, and I value that. But I'm 50-50, and I love EQ. I think the bluntness and this, that, and other. And like I said, I took no hate to it. I didn't. But I'm going to be real.
Listen, she is lovely. Honest to God, I know that people are saying this and that, but she would have never said that to you if she had.
So you're saying you're saying I didn't? She didn't say that to me.
No, I'd say I said if she had known what was going to happen, she would never have said it. It's
Okay.
She's come out of being Evil Queen for about 8 months now, I think.
Okay.
How long was it, EQ Minx?
A bit longer than that now, it is. A bit
And
longer.
that's fair enough, but there's an act to, real life, and that's where I can separate the two people.
Yeah, you need to separate it. It's EQ says
No,
a
my
lot of
mum.
shit.
Listen, my mum never stalked Zach. This is what I'm saying. Stop saying I'm not a nasty person. My mum stalked. At the end of the day, he asked money off my mum. My mum paid it back.
Oh no! Are you the ones that?
I'm getting out here. Thanks for having me.
Sorry, I'm not. No. I know who she is now. I know she is.
Didn't
I'm not getting
Chelsea,
involved in that whole conversation. Leave Zach alone.
yeah, didn't Chelsea were giving that money to that lady with cancer, helping her out?
Yeah, she give her
Clue who that woman was. Who was she?
Yeah, I have no idea what happened with her.
EQ was sending money to a lady that has terminal cancer to her GoFundMe. She was giving £100 like a month.
Yeah, she was in the hospital, weren't she?
Yeah.
And so Chelsea were sending the money to help her out for her partner to come and see her.
And then what happened?
Because her partner was far away, so she was helping out with money so her partner could go and see the lady with cancer.
Yeah. Yeah,
No.
she did. Yeah.
I think Teapot wants to know about the whole Danielle thing, if I'm right.
Oh, I'm not getting into it, Teapot. I'll tell you on
Yeah,
Discord. Not
yes.
live, darling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to drag Zach back to there. I'm not going to do that. What was I going to say? And do you remember the lady that was in EQ's comments that says she's got no gas, no electric, no nothing? She
Yeah.
didn't have no food, and EQ stopped her stream and
And
sent her
sent some
50
money
quid.
straight away, didn't she?
She sent her 50 quid on PayPal. She's done another to another lady. She sent another £20 to another lady that needed electric. So she's all that bad. Yeah.
In other words, should I just fucking block?
Yeah. People only want to say the bad about EQ. But yeah, people shouldn't.
I'm not mod on this account. I forgot.
Hold on, Midge. Hold on, darling. I was trying to make you
I
your
got a
mother.
fucking strike for that.
What strike for what? What?
I got literally, obviously, my other bad. I got a fucking strike. I was raging.
Oh my god, that's not good.
That'd be right. I don't give a shit. It's only fucking TikTok. You know,
As soon as she said my mum's not a stalker, I knew she was.
I still don't have a clue who she is.
Oh,
Absolutely
it's going on
don't have a
I'll
clue.
explain. I'll explain. It's a whole debacle from like 2-4 years ago. Hello, darkness, my new friend. Oh, goodbye, darkness.
What a day.
Right, I'm going to jump down, Minx, and
All right, then,
speak to you
darling.
all later.
Thank you,
Right,
Tasha,
bye.
for highlighting that. Thank you very much. Do you want me to drop you?
Yes, please.
Right, darling.
Out.
Oh, God, Claire Duffy's in here. Bun you, Claire.
Oh, I can't take much more tonight. Not Claire as well, please.
Okay.
I am at my fucking limit today.
If she spoke normal, I'd be able to have her in the box. I cannot. Yeah, can people start putting out like that the nice stuff that EQ does? I know she don't like it. She'll probably tell me to shut up, but yeah, like when she does give people stuff, she helps people out, but no one posts that. It's never.
Justice for me, Susanna. Exactly. But you're like that with me, Nick. When I say about the nice things that you do, you're like, no.